And I.
Sweet face, baby.
Yeah, this thing called life doesn't come with a manual. It doesn't come with a way to go. Yeah, instructions not included. Stay tuned, any topics we discuss where you can use it. Yeah, this thing called life doesn't come with a way to go. It doesn't come with a manual. Yeah, you can search, I swear it ain't nothing like Jay-Z, the blueprint. Ooh, now let me make one.
Instructions not included, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Full Circle Friday. What's up? What's up? Hey, family.
hey fam.
Hey. What's up? Just get my mic together a little bit. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's up, baby?
What's on?
Another Full Circle Friday.
For sure.
What's up, family? Welcome to Full Circle Friday, where we explore all things pregnancy and parenting.
Yep.
And all those stories that bring us together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm Claude.
And I'm Aisia, and we're so glad you're here with us today. This episode is all about parenting and pregnancy myths. Okay. Let me move on.
Nah, I needed to get closer to you. You
Okay.
are fine, right where you are. Yes, indeed.
Okay, we good?
Okay.
Okay.
Mic a little bit closer. Am I
All right,
good?
y'all.
Can you
Here we
hear
go. This episode is all about pregnancy myths. Those things everybody seems to hear when they're expecting, but aren't always true.
me? Yeah, so there's a lot of myths out there. We've gathered some, and the most common questions and myths that real moms and dads and families wonder about. So we gathered a few of them. Just want to make sure my love. Y'all hear me good out there? Yeah, we just want to make sure everything's good for the show. Hey, so as far as these myths, there's a lot. I know I had some. I had questions about a lot of things. So there's people out there that wonder about them. People who worry a little too much sometimes
Yeah,
because
for sure.
they have heard, about these different myths. And so we just gonna debunk a few of them, all right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be asking Aisha some questions that you probably heard or maybe even believed before. So Aisha's here to give the facts and what science has said and what's just stories, right?
And here's some fun. There's just something fun about this. And as an ultrasound tech, I can tell you, we hear these myths and all the time, and ultrasound can disprove them.
Okay.
So we can see a lot behind the scenes that can clear up all of the confusion.
So if you're watching live, we want to hear from you. Drop your favorite or wildest pregnancy myth in the chat, or let us know what you were told during your pregnancy. We love hearing y'all stories. We love getting y'all questions. So please drop them in the chat and let us, go over some of these myths.
One quick thing, babe. You kind of
Yes.
going in and out. So
Oh, that's why I was wondering,
breathing.
am I too far away from the mic? Because I was hearing that too in my earbud,
yeah, you dropping out.
but I wasn't sure. And I want to make sure y'all can hear me out there too. All right. For the live session. Get it together. So Aisha,
What's that?
I keep hearing pregnant women are eating for two. That's what I would hear all the time. Like pregnant women are eating for two. So go ahead, double up them meals and eat as much as you want because you're eating for two. Now, I want to know, is that true?
Not quite.
Okay. Okay.
While it's true you need more caloric intake, especially for the second and the third trimester,
Uh-huh.
you definitely don't need to eat twice the portion size. It's more about quality versus quantity. So make sure you're eating a healthy, balanced diet
Okay.
and some moderate exercises in there if approved by the doctor. Most women only need to increase their caloric intake 300 to 450 calories per day as the pregnancy progresses. So, no, it's not true.
All right. So well,
You're not eating for two. You just want to increase your intake of caloric intake a little bit.
got you. Some people say you should rest. Some people say you should take it easy and exercise is risky.
Hmm.
Is that true for pregnant women? I mean, what's the real story? Do you really have to just rest when you get pregnant? Because I mean, I've been in the gym and I've seen pregnant women, get it in, not doing burpees and nothing like that,
Right.
but
So,
I see them exercising.
right. So moderate exercises is not only safe, it's beneficial for most pregnancies. It helps with weight management, reduces back pain, and lowers the risk of gestational diabetes, which is a big thing in this world. Okay. Of course, high impact or risky activities should be avoided, and always check with your doctors if you have any concern. But I always tell my clients that, hey, if you were running 2 miles a day before you got pregnant, um, you should be able to run 2 miles a day while you're pregnant. If you were lifting weights before you got pregnant, you should be able to do that while you're pregnant. We just don't want you have not been lifting weights before pregnancy and start lifting weights while pregnant. Remember, always check with your physician because they know your history and they can guide you better in helping you come to a decision about your exercises.
Got you. Y'all hear that out there? So you can exercise, but ladies, I don't I don't recommend doing any burpees, okay?
Uh,
But go ahead and do your exercise. I mean, you still got a baby there. You know,
yeah, I mean,
but still you do your exercise. I
yeah,
guess it depends on how far along
how they
you
do the
are.
burpees too. Like if they're not doing burpees flat on the floor, if they're doing an incline burpee,
Okay, okay.
you know what I'm saying? So where
So
they're
just modifying it a little bit.
find it to adjust them. There's nothing that we can't do while we're pregnant, right? Um, without modifying it. We
Okay.
may just have to modify some things, but
So what about this is the big one, right? What about sex?
sex is
Now,
always good.
hey. Uh there's a lot of couples that wonder, and this is for y'all out there too, because I know, right? It has come up. There's a lot of couples that wonder about sex. Is it dangerous while pregnant? I mean, are you going to put, a soft spot in your baby's head or something? Or are you going to damage your baby? Anything like
That's
that?
another
So those are,
podcast that
well,
that could hold.
those are myths, or is it
Yeah.
true? You tell me.
No, it's not true.
So you can still have sex.
You
Well, I
still can
know.
have sex. For most people with uncomplicated pregnancies, sex is perfectly safe. And what I mean by that is, um, if you don't have a placenta that is considered marginal, low lying,
Okay.
or a complete previa, which is the placenta is completely covering the cervix. Your doctor may recommend in those cases that you avoid sex or any pelvic activity. They'll put you on pelvic rest. So otherwise, you can have sex. If you have any of these concerns with your pregnancy, or I always ask your doctor. I would recommend, but the average pregnancy intimacy is okay.
Y'all hear that out there? So it's okay. That's another myth that has been busted, right? So
We need some sound effects.
I know, right? No, it's all good. Well, so it's live. So we got what we got, y'all. But yeah, so those were, Well, thank you for clearing that up.
You're
Those
welcome.
were some very important ones. I've heard there's a strict heart rate limit though.
Mm.
Like don't let your pulse get above 140 while
You mean the mom's
exercising.
pulse?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
talking about I'm only referring to the pregnancy women
Okay.
right
Okay.
now.
Okay. Let me
Uh,
just clear that up.
yeah, yeah. So that myth of just saying your pulse should not go over 140 while exercising. I mean, is there any truth to that?
Well, that's truly outdated
Okay. Okay.
advice. The Department of Health and Human Services now says it's better to focus on how you feel
Okay.
when you exercise, right? So move at a comfortable pace, avoid overexertion, listen to your body, and stop when you feel dizzy, short of breath, or uncomfortable. So it's really not about the heart rate going up and down. It's about how you feel.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you. There's another one, y'all. So really focus on how you feel,
Yeah.
ladies. That's the most important thing while you're pregnant. Focus on how you feel. Speaking of feelings, I dealt with this a lot. Not me, because I wasn't pregnant, but I'm saying the morning sickness. We're gonna talk about some of the morning sickness. Um,
We have a comment from Yana B.
Yana B says morning sickness only happens in the good morning.
Good
Hey,
morning.
baby. Morning sickness only, and that was the next myth,
That's the
actually.
next
So perfect timing. Myth number 5, morning sickness. Does it only happen in the morning? And when I say I'm a witness of this, it's because I was there. I saw it. So tell me the truth. That's something that, well, tell those out there who may not have experienced it yet. Is morning sickness happening only in the morning?
one. Nope.
Y'all hear that?
Nausea and vomiting can strike at any time of the day. It actually can be like clockwork for some moms. Um, for some, it's worse in the morning. Others will feel better in the afternoon or even all day long. And then it hits them in the evening. So it all depends on where you are, your
Okay.
hormonal level. The term morning sickness is really misleading,
Okay.
truly misleading. It's just the most common time for moms to get sick. So that's why they call it morning sickness. Sorry. I do want to add a little bit of my personal experience with morning sickness.
Please do.
I call it all day sickness.
Yes. I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sick from the time that the test was positive until I was actually pushing on the table.
Mm,
You remember?
I
I was
remember.
while we was delivering the
Oh,
babies.
yeah.
It never fell. So I was actually sick the whole time, with nausea and vomiting, something called hyperemerit imminent. Oh, I'm gonna mess this word up this morning. Hyperemerit.
You know how
I know how to say it. Hold on just a second. Let me get a drink. Mm-mm.
no, memories.
No, hyperemesis.
Okay.
Um,
You told me that before, but I can't
hyperemesis.
pronounce
Yeah.
that. Hyperemesis.
I don't know why it won't come out this morning.
It's all good.
Um, which is the most severe form of nausea and vomiting in pregnancy. So trust me, it can go way beyond the morning.
Oh, and I know. And so, fellas, I was a witness of it myself. So, yes, it can go throughout the day. And also, if you are in tune with your significant other, you can get that sickness too, right?
Yeah.
Because it would hit me like I was pregnant. I don't know what this is going on, but then I'm getting sick. Could just be because I'm hearing my baby in there throwing up, seeing her throwing up, cleaning the throw up. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
rough.
you you therefore be there for it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She
I'm
also may
definitely a
have to
witness of that.
she also may have to take medications to kind of help. That's normal. I'm hearing lately there's implants that can actually put under the skin to it's like a medication pump to provide medicine at a steady rate to decrease the hyperemesis. So there's a lot of different things they're trying these days to help moms get through the pregnancy. From what I'm understanding, it's just because the hormone level is super high in the systems, in the mom system. So,
But that was the next second. Because I wanted to know that too. That was another a myth. Because people would say like you should avoid
mm,
medications when you're pregnant. I mean, you just said, sometimes you gotta take certain things.
right,
So that myth, what is that true? That's
that's
not true, right? Okay.
not all medications are off limits. There are schedules that they look at schedule A, B, and C. They don't want you to take C and D, all the rest of them. I don't know much about that, but um safe to take schedule A's and B's, and your doctor will know which ones to give you. Some are safe to take during pregnancy, but it's always important to check with your doctor before starting a new or stopping a medication.
Okay.
Never assume you have to suffer through anything, right? Always ask your provider to help you through it.
Nice, nice. Mimi, can you lower your chair for me? Appreciate it. So just had to throw that out there real
Hey,
quick.
mom.
Hey, hey, hey. Della Marby said, I, huh?
I said
Oh,
sick.
I stayed sick with America's 24/7.
Oh
I
wow,
sent
I
it
never
out.
knew
Hey,
that.
hey,
That's my mother. My mother.
yeah.
I never knew that. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is part of it though.
Yeah.
So just expect it, but now like you stated, there's some medications out there. There are some medications if you're suffering from morning sickness or whatever it is. I'm sure there's a lot of medications that you should stay away from,
Correct.
but of course, like Aisha said, always, you know, consult your doctor. Always talk to your doctor about any of those medications before just going to take them.
Yeah, your doctor will normally give you a list of medications that you can take. So if it's not on that list of can take, then don't take.
That part.
Talk to them first. And also the morning sickness. Um, with I find talking to my moms here, of course, I'm no doctor, just a mom who's been pregnant for three times. So keeping something on your stomach. So making sure you have small snacks with you at all times that can kind of help with sickness.
Okay.
Ginger helps. Crystallized ginger, chewing it, that helps as well. So
Ginger tea,
ginger tea,
right?
hmm that helps.
So there's a lot of myths out there. There's truly a lot of myths. And I can say that just being, going, seeing you go through that process, um, there's a lot of things that women can do to make yourself feel better going through that process. So
We try.
definitely look into those things. We have the internet and bots and all kind of stuff now that you could just kind of figure out what might work for you. Not
Right.
all pregnant women can get sick though, right?
Right.
So there's some that don't even.
Some of them don't get sick. It's amazing to me, but because mine was so almost debilitating, like unable to function a
Oh
lot of
no,
days.
I know. I felt that.
So
I was like, this is the last one. We're done. We're done. I got to keep you
if
going.
if my pregnancies were not like that, we probably would have a house full.
Got it. Yeah, I was going for like 8.
We would have had a house full, but because
But
I was so sick,
yeah,
it was just like, okay, my body can't do this. But
yeah. This was something else. I also heard pregnant women should stay away from cats, like old cats and stuff like that. What's the deal with that? Is that true?
so they don't have to stay away from cats per se.
Okay,
They do have to stay away from the cat litter.
the kitty litter.
Yes.
So somebody else got to change that poop.
Yes.
Okay,
Toxoplasma is a parasite found in the cat's feces, and they can't change it. They can't touch it. Will make them very sick. Um, so, if possible, have someone else handle that chore. Otherwise, wash your hands. You can also wear gloves, and enjoy your furry friend.
so it's just the feces. It's not like when you
No,
pour kitty litter and that dust comes up. So it's,
no,
it's none of that. It's mostly
it's
just
the
the
cat
cat
poop.
poop.
Yes.
Hey, no playing in cat poop, ladies.
Yes.
All right. All right. Hey, the other
I hope
thing.
not.
Well, I hope not. The other thing. Another myth was heartburn. They say, when women are pregnant and they have heartburn real bad or just experience heartburn, that their babies have a head full of hair. Is that true?
No.
I mean, because I know ours had hair.
Oh, and I had heartburn,
Yeah.
but that doesn't matter.
But that's not true.
That's a fun superstition. There's no scientific link between heartburn and baby's hair.
Okay.
Heartburn in pregnancy is actually caused by hormonal changes and the growing of the uterus. So imagine the uterus coming pushing, pushing the intestines up. It's harder for your food to digest,
Okay.
right? So the acid, when once you eat, the acid will reflux back up into the esophagus, causing the mom to have heartburn.
Oh,
It's actually called reflux,
okay.
right? So you can take whatever your doctor allows you to take, but some moms takes Tums, Mylanta, things like that. But it does not mean they have heartburn. Ultrasonically, I've debunked a lot of that. You know, I can see hair on the baby's head
Yeah.
ultrasonically. So the mom's like, "Oh, I have so much heartburn," and literally there's peach fuzz.
Right.
I have seen moms with baby's hair,
Full of hair.
full of head full of hair, and she has no heartburn.
Okay.
So
There it is. There you is.
debunked.
There it is. Another one. Debunked. Right. So some people say if you carrying a baby high or low, right? Um, or if your belly is pointed or round,
Hmm.
that you can tell if it's a boy or a girl. Now, is that fact or fiction?
There's no scientific information behind that one.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Not
There,
at all?
nope. Belly shape is only influenced by the mom's body type,
Okay.
her muscle tone,
Mhm.
the baby's position,
Okay.
not their gender or sex.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
So the,
Go. They got another one. They got
it's
a
sad because I grew up with that superstition as well as the hair. I grew up with all those
there's
superstitions.
a
So
lot of things that's passed down, and you never really know uh
we got that
until you start
WWW.
learning,
Yeah, that
start
WWW.
researching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got any more questions out there? Any comments out there? Anybody else wants to have any other myths or anything that they bumped?
We got,
Oh, we got Michael Collins. What's up, Mike?
hi, Michael.
What's happened? And Stacy. Oh, okay. On the cat litter.
On the cat litter, she said,
That's
now that's a win. Hey, Stacey.
what's up, Stacy? Glad to have all y'all
Mom,
joining us. What's up, Mom?
Mama
Jackie
Jackie.
Jackson. I'm here, family. Thanks for being here. Some dogs get attached to when the owner is with child. Now that is
That
true.
is true though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I have seen.
our dogs were when I was sick, remember they were all about you.
Oh yeah,
Always,
mhm,
always about you.
yeah,
But when I was sick, they literally would sit at the bed
right by you.
and would not leave the room.
They would not. They knew it. They knew something.
And they were little chihuahuas, so they weren't like big protector dogs.
Right, right. But they knew.
But they knew mama was sick. And Cinnamon would put her head on my belly.
Mm,
So yeah, yeah, that's true.
wow.
For what happened to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've experienced it, but
Correct.
I mean, I've seen it too. I've seen it even on social media.
Yeah.
How
Sorry.
how the dogs become protective
Yeah.
towards the pregnant women. So
They have a
it's
sense of
they
it.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it true that another one I heard that flying while pregnant is a no-go? Like you should not fly if you're pregnant. What's up with that?
Um, Flying is generally safe
Okay.
for mom and baby during pregnancy, especially in the earlier months. In the third trimester,
Uh-uh.
or if you have any complications, it's best to talk to your doctor before flying.
Okay.
Always stay hydrated, and once the light is off so you can move about the cabin in the plane, get up and move around during the flight so you can have that circulation in your body from
Okay.
your legs, so venous circulation, of course arterial as well, but um the movement is to help prevent blood clots,
Okay.
so you want your legs moving.
So you can fly.
Yes,
Talk to your doctor if you're a little further along.
correct.
I always recommend an aisle seat so you can get up and you ain't got to be trying to squeeze past nobody.
I
But
mean, yeah, that's a good.
regardless, good tip. Try to
Yeah,
get you an aisle seat. You know,
yeah,
but definitely after you've taken flight, get up and move around a
yes.
little bit.
Mhm,
I like it. I like it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, wow, we have debunked several myths,
Yeah,
pregnancy myths out
10 so
there.
far.
10.
I think you added one, so
I
11.
might add
Yeah, so
it.
11.
What about I've heard that like stepping over ropes or even like raising your arms above your head when you're pregnant can make like the umbilical cord wrap around a baby's neck.
Mm.
Now, is there any truth to that?
Mm. Nope.
What?
That's all just superstition. Once again, I grew up with that one. There's no connection between mom's movements
Okay.
and whether the umbilical cord gets wrapped up around the baby's neck.
So there's no connection. So like even if you like in the tub, you wilding around, they ain't got nothing to do with it. The
No, they,
baby just moving how they
they
move.
would say like, don't reach in the cabinets and
Yeah.
pull anything
Don't
out. My
go.
grandmother, things like that.
Hmm.
My mom. The cord is usually pretty long. On average, is 22 to 24 inches.
Oh
So
wow.
if it's 24 inches, you think,
That's 2 feet.
yes,
Wow.
that is
That's a lot of cord.
a lot of cord. And it floats around in a very small space all over. Not only that, is the cord is made up of AVA. That's how I remember, right?
Okay.
Artery, vein, artery. So two arteries and a vein, and then it's covered with this thick coating called Wharton's jelly.
Okay.
It's a protective substance that cushions and protects the blood vessels inside the cord.
Mhm.
So that Wharton's jelly is really slimy.
So it
So just imagine when you
slide in and out kind of.
right. So imagine when you go to cut the cord, how it would slip out the scissors, like
Yeah.
so that's it. So baby can slip in and out of that cord,
Hmm.
right? So a nuclear cord is when the cord is around the neck. Typically, doctors don't worry about new cords around the baby's neck. It happens naturally, and um, there's nothing that you can do to cause it. So yes, you can lift your arms,
Okay.
stretch, do yoga
Okay. You can do all that.
all around and not worry about the cord being wrapped around the baby's neck. If it does, it's a natural thing. And we can only hope the baby will slip out of it. But babies are born every day with cord around their neck.
You hear that, fellas? So when your lady asks you to reach that up on the top shelf, and you know it ain't that high, she
You
can
better
get
get
it.
it for her.
Yeah, I would still recommend you get it for her. Yeah, I still would recommend you get it.
You better get
Any
it.
other questions or comments that we have in the live chat?
Now, I will say one more thing about the cord is if it's a double nuke, that's when we become really concerned as a sonographer. If I see a double nuke, that means twice.
Okay.
I will send that mom to the emergency room immediately. If I'm in a medical setting, I notify the physician immediately because that's different, right?
If it's wrapped twice.
Yes,
I
I've
mean,
only
but
seen in my 21 years um two double nuke cords, and that's something emergent. Like they need to get mom into the on the labor and delivery floor, monitor her, and ultrasounds to make sure everything's going good.
so
And
what do they do? They just reach up and spin the baby around?
no, 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 no. If it's so the double nuke cords, the baby can become get
What?
into stress,
Okay.
right?
So, like,
So
suffocating himself I mean,
yeah,
like, choking
choking.
himself?
And
Oh,
if that happens, we'll know because they're being monitored, right?
got you.
And they take the baby.
So it's just best to be monitored.
Right.
Also, Jackie said, compression socks when flying,
Yes,
right?
I agree with that.
Alright.
Compression
Thank
socks
you.
is very important always,
Yeah,
even when you're not pregnant.
there you go. Get them compression socks, especially when you're flying, right?
We have
Uh,
Lori Reed.
oh,
Good
what's
morning.
up? Good fam.
Good morning.
Morning. A few other myths while we're on it. Some people say if your baby's heart rate, right? Oh, wait. I was told the cord was wrapped around my neck when I was born. Oh, okay.
Yes, and our middle baby had new cord. She it was wrapped around her neck.
Yeah.
And that's why he was like shaking when she came out. She didn't cry right away, remember?
Mm,
And she was a little blue, but I had seen the cord wrapped around her neck when I did my ultrasound. Let's see, I delivered with her on Tuesday. I did the ultrasound on Saturday. He made me take off on Sunday. So on Saturday, I saw it. I forgot to tell him. I wasn't concerned because if you can't deliver this baby with new cord, then we had a problem because this is
You should.
something
This is
that
what you do.
that
Right.
is what you do. So it's not abnormal for babies to be born with new cord. I wasn't concerned. I was feeling my kick counts. She was moving. She was good. So,
Got you. So,
excuse
as
me, y'all.
far as the pregnant women out there expecting parents, if you go to the ultrasound and you see that, don't spaz out. If
Talk to your
it's
physician about
if it's wrapped twice, definitely go to the emergency room. If you see it in the ultrasound, your sonographer, your
it.
will probably tell you, right? But
No,
not everybody tells you that. Huh?
can't tell them anything.
So
So, what I'm
that's the
saying about
thing.
that is, as a sonographer, we can't diagnose.
Exactly.
So, telling them the cord is around their neck twice, that's diagnosing.
You just got to tell them, hey,
Hey, you have to
uh,
go to the emergency room. If you're in a elective setting and you see that,
mhm,
send them to the emergency room, document everything, call their physician, right?
got you.
If you're in a medical setting, you immediately go to your physician that you're under and tell them, whether it's a radiologist or an OBGYN.
Mhm.
Okay. That's how we take care of ourselves.
That's the way to handle it. So
Yes.
another myth that's out
What's the
there.
next one?
Some people say, if the baby's heart rate is fast,
Oh, I get this
right?
one all the time.
So if the baby's heart rate is fast, that it's a girl. If it's slow, it's a boy. Is there any truth to that?
No,
Dang, well, I mean, how people come up with this stuff? So
because back in the day, I mean, I don't know. Look,
is it like old tales? Like people would tell you, yeah, the baby's heart rate was fast, and then it came out, it was a boy, it was a girl, or whatever. You know what I'm
well,
saying? Is
still
it
to
like,
this day, I'm hearing from my clients that, oh, my doctor we heard the baby's heartbeat and it was fast. And then did the ultrasound or blood work and it came back a girl. So they connected and believe it.
hmm
You got a 50-50 chance here
okay,
for most times, but anyway, there's no scientific evidence that the baby's heart rate predicts the sex, right? A normal fetal heart rate is between 110 to 160 beats per minute. That's where we want it. I normally say 120 to 170 to be honest with you, but if you look in textbooks, you're going to get a variation of that with ultrasound.
okay,
So it can change based on the baby's activity. So they're really mobile in there, rolling around, kicking. It's going to be higher.
mhm,
Their sleep cycles, if they're sleeping, it's going to be lower. That's just like if I got
that's
up
it,
and ran across the room, did a sprint, my heart rate was going to be higher.
right?
Right.
Okay,
So you just can't go by that. Even the stages of pregnancy, they're going to be different. So, first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. The only way to know your baby's sex is either through ultrasound or DNA testing. And I always say follow up a DNA testing with an ultrasound. Nothing is 100% sure of the sex of your baby until you're holding your
your
baby
baby.
in your arms, right? So everything will be 99.9 no matter what it is.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you. Yana says old wives' tales.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we were thankful for them when we
Didn't have the
didn't
information,
have the
right?
information.
Now it's like information is everywhere.
Overload.
You got it everywhere.
We
I
have
mean,
it
if you want
everywhere.
it, you can.
Click, click. It's right there.
You don't have to just ask
Correct.
just the person next to you.
Or
You can
people
really
didn't read
search,
back in the days like they read now. You can grab a book, right?
not just what somebody told you. It's what you found out for yourself,
Right.
but also statistics and science, what has been discovered over the years,
Yes.
and so all of that's
And
important.
I encourage my moms and dads to do their own research and discovery and be their own advocates for their pregnancy journey, right? Because even sometimes we hear things from people who we like, know, and trust, and you take it and you're like, oh, I'm going to run with it. Do your own research, be your own advocate, and set up your pregnancy journey for you and your spouse or significant other. Do that for you all. Set the stage. Don't let nobody else set the stage for you.
Facts, y'all hear that? So these were some great questions. Any other questions we have out there, or comments before we go into our closing? And if not, I definitely want to thank everybody. Hey,
See you. Well,
hey, family.
see you comment.
Yeah. So I just want to thank everybody. Yes,
Michael
Mike
said
said research
research.
for sure.
Yep.
Research. You got to do
I
it.
love to research.
I mean, it's if you want to know, look it up. Really look it up. Don't just think, oh, what if or somebody told me this or somebody told me that. Look it up.
That's right.
And then don't just stop at one spot because you might look it up and you get an answer and you just think that's it. But that don't mean that, you want to kind of, take a look, really dig into it. You know what I'm saying? Because you will get different answers because not that, like you said, nothing's 100% correct.
Correct.
But when it comes to science and when it comes to those myths, it's very important to do your research. Like you said, do your research. So any other comments or questions we got out there? Looks like that's it. Well, I just want to thank everybody for joining us for real, for real. There was some great questions, a lot of
Comments.
great comments. I want to thank Aisha for setting the record
Yeah.
straight because that's yeah, that was very important. I appreciate
It
it.
truly was my pleasure. There is so much information out there, and it's easy to get overwhelmed. If you ever have questions about you and your journey, don't hesitate to ask your doctor, or once again, research from a trusted source, right?
Definitely. Look, if you heard a wild pregnancy myth or have a question that we didn't cover, please drop it in the comments or the chat. We love to hear from you. I really once again want to thank y'all for joining us. We are we are on episode 23.
Wow.
So
Hold just a minute, babe. We got a comment, Amaya?
oh
Okay, I
oh
thought
Stacey, okay. Oh yeah,
okay.
oh yeah, and I saw that too. So we're definitely that please, y'all saw that, right? Like and subscribe. But take care and remember knowledge is power, especially during pregnancy. Let me know if you want to add any of these myths to the comments. Please go ahead and just throw those in there so other people will be able to, put their comments in, match it up, and see uh they can probably have other people come in and answer any of these other myths that's out there
Yeah.
just in the comments, so it's important that y'all leave them in there. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us for another Full Circle Friday. We hope today's episode helped clear up some of those pregnancy myths
Yes.
and it gave you a little peace of mind, whether you're expecting, supporting someone who is, or just love learning alongside us.
Right, right. Look, we love building this community with you, so remember every pregnancy is unique. It's okay to ask questions, seek answers. You know it's all right. Look, talk to your family. We love to help wherever we can. So if you heard something today that surprised you, if you got more myths, like I said, share them, drop them in the story, but don't forget to like and subscribe. Just as Stacy said,
And thank
please
you.
subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. You can also find us at Sweet Face Scans as well as I podcast on YouTube. Um, so yeah, check us out in
Yeah.
either one of those.
And that's I9 dot
Dot
parenting
Parenting
podcast.
Podcast on YouTube. Yeah,
Yes. .com.
check us out.
Join us next Friday for our last episode at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central for Full Circle Fridays. We will be talking about dads and partners finding the real role during pregnancy and beyond. And if you ever want more conversation, tune in to Dad's Daily Decisions discussions every weekday morning at 10 a.m. and 9 a.m. Central on our favorite podcast platform.
Any of your podcast platforms. So that means I'm talking um, Spotify,
Oh, yeah.
iHeartRadio, Apple Music,
All of them.
Amazon Music, any of those. I want y'all to check me out. So that's going to be Dad's Daily Discussions, and that's going to be 10 o'clock every morning, every weekday morning. So
Nice.
just tune in, listen in. It's not a video podcast as the Full Circle Fridays, but our mission was 24 episodes. And so we got one more left. So I just want to thank everybody for those who have joined us throughout these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that we won't be back with another session of Full Circle Fridays, but we are closing this one down. We have reached our 24th episode. A lot of those episodes will be um, replayed. So you all will be able to see those episodes if you missed them. You'll be able to see them in our video podcast. You'll be able to find that on the I podcast. That's the parenting podcast on YouTube. Some of you are watching that now. And you'll also be able to locate us on Sweet Face Scans. So once again, we want to thank everybody within the community,
Thank y'all
family,
so much.
all of y'all for connecting with us.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Peace.
Like Jay-Z, the blueprint.